Hi, this is Chico Resch. You are listening to the Let's Go Devils podcast on the Primetime Radio Network.
Happy Devils Tuesday. This is Devils After Dark.
Enthusiastic Sam Woo is here right now.
Scotty, it's uninspiring podcasting. I'm trying to have a theme here. All right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough.
Yeah, this is Devils After Dark. Come to you live from the confines of our own homes, disappointed. Streaming live on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, X Live, and Twitch on the Let's Go Devils Network. I'm your host, Sam Woo, here with Scotty SiriusXM Liquid Metal from his posh Michael J. Fox Studios in Beverly Hills, California. Scotty, how are you doing?
Oh, feeling the same. I know Sam is a little sleepies. I feel like I'm a little sleepies. I think the Devils were a little sleepies after the late night on Saturday for the old Stadium Series, which left our good friend John Marino sick.
Yeah.
I wasn't the only one with the illness bug going around. And I'm sure I'm not the only one to catch a little cold after Scotty and Vinny leave New Jersey, and this is what happens. I know, Tom. See? By the way, 2-0 this year at games that I'm at. Just want to say that. If I didn't get sick, if I was at that Kings game last Thursday, I bet you they would have pulled it off. But they didn't. And they didn't tonight either, Sam. A little uninspiring performance from these New Jersey Hockey Devils. And one major issue has reared its ugly head again. We forgot to play defense. Game number 55 on the year. It's not too many left in the season. The Road Warriors are down there in D.C. taking on Ovi and the Caps. Is a 4-point game. Got some good news beforehand. Jonas Siegenthaler back in the lineup. Got some bad news beforehand. Vitek Vanacek to the IR. And questionable fifth start in a row for one Nico Dawes. Now, he has been playing absolutely lights out. And, over the past 5 games, he has been arguably the best goalie in the league in that short little span. Okay. Not the entire season, but just the last week. Look at the numbers. They've been impressive, but maybe should have started Akira Schmidt tonight and then give Nico a little bit of a rest and save him for the Rangers on Thursday. I don't know. Captain Hindsight, always 2020. But yeah, the Devils need to come out and be ready to play today. And it did not seem like they were. Ovechkin is getting hot. Going into this, he had 6 goals in the last 7 games. He put another couple on the board tonight. Power play. The PP needs some power. It has been powerless for a long period of time here. And now Jack is back. Now Timo is back. We're still missing Dougie. But still, what in the hell is going on with this power play? But most important, and we talked about it with the legend Chico Resch on Saturday night when he stopped by the tailgate, the team's been playing better defense. And they haven't been giving up all of these high-quality opportunities right in the danger zones. Fly into the danger zone. Top Gun style. Tonight, looks like they reverted to their old ways. Brendan Smith, spoiler alert, -3 on the evening. Luke Hughes, spoiler alert, -2 on the evening. I think 3 of the goals was literally them leaving someone wide open right in the center slot position in front of Nico Dawes. Now, did Nico have his best game of the season? No. but the defense did him no favors on, I'd say, 4 of the 6 goals that were scored. And the OV1 on the power play right there at the end, damn, I mean, that's a hard one to put on Nico as well. So either way, let's talk about it. Lack of defense. And it started out, what is it, like 30 seconds into the game? It's almost the complete opposite of how the Stadium Series started out. With Nico charging down the ice, putting in that breakaway. Well, this one started with Nico. I love you, Cap. But a little bit of a lazy change there at center ice. Kind of early, too. This was scored at 39 seconds into the game. So, a little bit of a lazy change. And who thought Connor McMichael has these hands of gold over here? But apparently he does. And the Caps get on the board 39 seconds into it. Even strength with McMichael getting his 9th goal of the season. And I'm not sure what exactly went wrong here with Brendan Smith and Luke Hughes. Brendan, I said I was only going to be Mr. Positive for you in 2024. So that's what I'm trying to do here. But this one wasn't pretty. Smith and Luke somehow leave a puck sitting right in front of Nico Daws. After Nico makes the save, the puck just pops down right in front of him. And they sort of back away for some odd reason. I don't know why. And let Connor McMichael just go right there and whoop, able to put the puck in the net. And if you watch the replay, it was like Brendan Smith put his stick on the puck and then took it away. It's like, did you think Nico Daws was going to jump out there and cover it up? Don't hesitate. Just get the puck out of the damn way there. Terrible. 1-0. Caps. 39 seconds into the game. Ay. We did get some good opportunities today. We did get some good shots on goal. Charlie Lindgren did play very well in net for the Caps. I will say that. Timo Meyer had a great feed from behind the net at Curtis Lazar in the first period. Lindgren came up with a huge leg save. Nico Daws then made a big sliding save side to side on the next shift down the ice. And then Scarbosa off the rush. Long range shot from the dot. And the puck, it was a low shot, and the puck started trickling through Nico Dawes' 5-hole there. And Luke makes amends for before. Goes and quickly backhands the puck right underneath Nico Daws for the freeze over there. So, okay. And then at 15:06 of the first period, the man who, for some reason, is on the trade radar everywhere, I don't think he should be. But I know now we're going to have everyone saying, we need Markstrom. We need Saros. I don't want to pay a ransom for UC Saros because, that's what Barry Trotz wants for him. But the man that's been on all the trade rumors lately, Alexander Holtz, once again scores the first goal for this New Jersey Devils hockey team. And that's his 13th of the year. Broke a little game, a little goal drought for him. I think he hasn't scored in 10. But he is a rookie. He's going to have those up and downs like that. But still, 13 goals on the year. Probably going to be pushing 20 here in his rookie season. Let's not trade this guy. I don't know. I'm not a GM. But either way, this was a great play by 2 of our rookies. Shimon Nemec and Alexander Holtz. And Nemec, this was his 13th assist on the year. Nemec had a long outlet pass to Holtzy, who brings it into the cap zone, and then he drops it back to Shimon Nemec. Now, when that happens, you kind of lose Alexander Holtz, and this is what he's good at. He's able to kind of just get lost out there on the ice, and then all of a sudden, poof, pop up in a dangerous spot. So as he drops the puck, he continues to skate around the net and park himself right at the side. Uncovered. Smart kid. Can find those lanes. Now, Nemec actually loses control of the puck along the boards, and TJ Oshie comes in there and kind of takes it away. Nemec, puck is behind him now. Nemec quickly turns around, lifts the stick of TJ Oshie, and then taps the puck between TJ's legs to himself towards the net. What a hell of a play that was right there. And then he just kind of has a free shot right to Lindgren. He gets in close and fires it right across the Holtzy. Bam! Buries it in the back for his 13th of the year. Even strength goal. 1-1. Tied up at the end of the first period. We headed into the second. Devils get a power play. The powerless play. Mercer draws the tripping call. Jack, they did get some good opportunities. I will say that. Jack had a shot just after the faceoff. Nico tries to jam it home. Rebound stopped by Lindgren. Really good play over there. And then at 4:17 of the second period, Connor McMichael, put some pretty moves. Passing the puck between the legs of Tomas Nosek. Man. And then Shimon Nemec actually makes a really good defensive play, forcing McMichael to the outside. And I don't know how he put the puck around Nemec, and then I don't know how he got like that S going on there, but he did, with Nico Dawes down on the ice, stretched out with his glove, trying to reach back. And at first, it wasn't sure if it actually crossed the goal line, but upon further review, it did. Really pretty play there by McMichael. But yeah, I never knew that dude had hands like that. Through the legs of Nosek. And then even with Nemec, playing that one well. Around it. Pretty goal. I'll give him that. Hat tip, buddy. But then Tomas Nosek, he drew a tripping call right after that against the great 8. Ovi, come on, boys. We need some PP power. And we got some good shots, but Charlie Lindgren, he made 4 or 5 really incredible saves on this. So there was one, Jack Hughes took a blast of a slapper right off of a faceoff win. It might have dinged off the post, off the crossbar. I'm not sure about that one. Then we had one where Jesper Bratt was just dancing around, and he fakes a shot. He passes it to Jack, who then immediately sends it to the front of the net where Nico is parked, and he tips it, and Lindgren, damn it to hell, did it again. And then there was another one where the puck bounced up into the air, and Nico tries to baseball bat it. Misses. Son of a... Devils powerless on that power play. And the Devil, they kept the Caps pinned in on that power play for almost the entire 2 minutes. Nothing. Good opportunities. They look nice, but you have to put it in the back of the net. We go into the third with the Caps up 2-1, and then, basically all hell broke loose over here. We had some more defensive breakdowns, and at 4:10, Dylan Strome gets his 21st goal of the season, assisted by Ovechkin. And then 4 minutes later, Ovechkin gets his 15th, assisted by Dylan Strome. And after that, it was Scarbosa getting his first of the year. And there was a lot of bad defensive breakdowns. Like I said, Brendan Smith, I love you, buddy, but -3 on the night. Luke Hughes, he had a rough game. It was like they were parting the seas for some reason and leaving the center slot wide open. And I don't know. I don't know if you had Jacob Markstrom in there, if you had UC Soros. I don't think either of them would have been able to stop some of these shots tonight. I really don't think so. You got to play better defense. So I don't know what it is, but it was just like a revert to the way they were playing, like a month ago. And it wasn't pretty. And a team like the Capitals, with all their veterans on there, with the scorers like Strome, like Ovechkin, like a TJ Oshie, even though he didn't get on the board tonight. But when you have those amount of weapons on your team, they're going to take advantage of it if your defensemen just kind of keep skating away from the center slot. It's really all it is. Eric Holla did get a nice goal. So by the way, Strome 4:10, Ovi 8:44, then Scarbosa at 12:27. So it's like 4 minutes there. Boom, boom, boom. The Devils just it's like they hit hit E on the gas tank there when they came into the third period. 5-1 at that point. Then Holla gets his 12th. Which was a nice Brendan Smith. Okay. You went from a -4 to a -3 because you were on the ice for this goal and you get the assist. He sends it up to Toffoli, who then is able to set. He's in the center ice, just about to cross the blue line, gets it to Eric Holla, who's kind of streaking, and he's able to split the D for a one-on-one right there against Lindgren. And Eric Holla puts a nice backhander in there, kind of like bing, ping. Ricocheted around the old net over there for his 12th of the season. Toffoli gets his 14th assist. Brendan Smith his 6th at 15:34. Shocking and even strength goal. By the way, the Devils haven't had, I think they said that they haven't had a power play goal on the road since the last time they played Washington in like early January. It was like January the 12th, January the 13th. Remember the first 2 months of the season? The power play on this team? And the percentages that it was operating at? The well has dried up and then some. They need to reevaluate these special teams over here. Then Ovi ends it, puts the capper with the power play goal himself at 19:27. PPG. Strome gets the assist as well. So does Oshie. 6-2. Washington Capitals. This is a game the Devils should have won. And they just completely shut it down in that third period. They came out flat. And they had what? They had like 17 shots. Right? In the second period. 17 shots! And they made Charlie Lindgren, look like Dominic Hasek tonight. Very disappointing loss, especially coming off the high of the Stadium Series and how we have been talking about this team playing so much better defense, which has been allowing their goaltenders to then actually not get hung out to dry. And tonight, Nico Dawes definitely got hung out to dry with some poor defensive play. Did he have his best game? No, because he let a couple rebounds out there as well. But he's a young kid. He's not going to be completely lights out every single game. You got to help him out a little bit. And I also think maybe Lindy should have started Akira Schmidt tonight. Give the kid a little break. 5 in a row. After the Stadium Series, let him rest up a little bit and put him back in there against the Rangers on Thursday. Maybe you're thinking because Schmidt had such a good run against the Rangers, in the playoffs last year. I don't know. But I don't think Vanacek is going to be back in time because he's on the IR. And, I don't know. I just felt like probably should have rested Nico Dawes tonight. Give him a little break. So it is what it is. And it is a Devil's L. When we need W's. This is a team that still hasn't had more than a 3-game winning streak. And you look at those damn Rangers across the river. What are they on? Like 7 games right now? I guess we can say they're due for an L. So hopefully it'll be the Devils delivering that to them on Thursday night. But shots on goal for the Devils. 10, 17, 12. Well, we got to do it again in a Losing effort, a Slayer raining blood tribute of 39 raining pucks from the Devils on the ice. To the Capitals, 8-7-11 for a total of 26. Devils absolutely dominated the faceoff circle. 36 wins to the Caps 22. The Caps 1 for 1 on the old power play, so that's 100%. Devils 0 for 2. 17 hits. 17 hits to 15, so pretty even there. And Devils 16 block shots. So like seeing that. But the defensive coverage tonight was just atrocious. So let's hear what the man who loves his beef and his beefalytics. And you know he likes that sound defensive play. A man of Stevens, Niedermeyer, and Danico. Plus a little driver. Maybe some Chambers. Maybe a little Lyle Odeline for Sam Woo as well. Ken Klee. That's who it was. I'm like, who is the random jersey that Sam Woo has? Ken Klee.
Yes.
Maybe some who am I thinking of? Who's that Swedish guy that came back and played twice on the team? He was number 7.
Tommy Alberline.
Tommy Alberline. There we go. Thank you, Sam. So the man who loves his defensive play, I'm sure was a little bit disappointed with the team tonight. Let's check in with the king of the football calls himself, Sam by God Woo.
That game was so boring, Scotty. It was so boring. If it wasn't for this podcast, I'd be in bed right now because it was so boring.
Mm-hmm.
Just uninspiring. It just felt like a hangover after the big party on Saturday. Just an absolute hangover. It seemed like they were not playing 100%. It seemed like they had. It almost felt like a preseason game at times.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a lot of shots on goal. They had a couple, sequences where they had a flurry of shots, but nothing significant. They were just looked terrible. They were in it when they were down to 2-1 in the end of the second
Going
period.
into the third, yeah.
Yeah,
going into the third, they were there. And then
and Washington went for the kill. So I'm looking at
what
the
I think
comments.
it might be? I think it might be Nico's black eye is gone, He looked very Tony Soprano walking in with the tracksuit and the black eye. And it seems like that black eye healed up a little bit. So maybe he's that black eye back.
Yeah. Looking at the comments, it's like, look.
Hey, there's our buddy Insane Pollock. And Supernova. See, now I know what everybody looks like. I feel good after Saturday.
Well, that's good.
I know they probably are looking sad right now, but at least I know what they look like, so I feel a little better.
Well, that's good.
Was this a trap game? Because Insane Pollock says it was a trap game. Was this a trap game, or was this just we didn't get up for it and we didn't play an entire 60 minutes?
You know what? I think it's a little bit of both. I mean, we kind of mentioned this on Game Day Live about this game that the focus is on the New York Rangers on Thursday, but you got to take care of business. And you just lost all your momentum. All one game. I mean, like. Oh, is that Eric?
Eric, yeah.
Yeah.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me a power for T-Mobile. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, he was non-existent.
He had that one setup in the first period, and that was it. He set up Lazar in like the first maybe 5 minutes of the game, and then poof, disappeared. Where's Dawson Mercer gone as well?
I don't know, Scotty. Where do they go tonight?
I don't know. He hits no. I don't know. Dawson Mercer is having a very down year. Timo Meier is having not a Timo Meier-esque type of year. Not what we were expecting him to have for 8.8. Now, we have seen people struggle their first year on a new team, but these are some pretty mighty struggles. And I know he was hurt twice, but still, you expect this guy to perform a little bit more than he has, even when dinged up. Are they not motivated? Is it just Stadium Series hangover? Where was the defensive coverage tonight, Sam? You're thinking, oh man, Siegenthaler's back. Sucks Marino is sick, but he's not injured. He'll be back soon too. But that combo of Luke and Brendan Smith, it was disastrous in the beginning of the season, and it was disastrous in this game as well.
Yeah.
I think Brendan would have been a -4, honestly, if he wasn't getting an assist on that one goal. And yeah, the Rangers are flying right now. I mean, that does mean that they also are due for a loss. Maybe that's the pickup game that the Devils need. I don't know. But I just expected this team to come out a little bit better tonight.
Well,
defense. Go ahead.
They better figure it out on Wednesday in practice. You know, it's really inexcusable how they played tonight. You know, it just you're playing the Washington Capitals. I mean, you know, the Capitals. The Capitals came to play. I don't even know where to pinpoint it, Scotty.
I mean, for me,
I think Lindy needs to start benching players. Timo Meier, MIA. What's the point of having him in the lineup if he's going to be MIA? You know, I'll tell you what, Jack. You know, Jack, I don't know. He got pissed off at that one game the day before, the game before the Stadium Series game. He was kind of uninspiring tonight as well.
Yeah. Yeah, agreed. I'm not sure what's happening here. I don't know. I really don't. I don't know if they need a different voice in that locker room. If they need some sort of different game plan, I'm really at a loss. The ups and downs of this team, and I get it with the injuries and everything like that, but a lot of these guys are coming back, and they're just not performing up to expectations. And it's the truth. Other than Jesper Bratt, I mean, who else on the team? I mean, even Nico, I mean, he's been playing better, but Nico had 70-plus points last year. He's not getting that this year. They're all going for a down year.
But are we Scotty, are we just going? Are we going over a little over the top? I mean, it is just one game.
But it hasn't been just one game. There's been no consistency. Like we said, they have not had they haven't won more than 3 games in a row this entire year. It's like 2 games on, 2 games off. 2 games on, 2 games off. They haven't strung together that big, massive streak. They did that a couple times last year. I mean, they went on the huge heater, but they had multiple streaks of winning 4 or 5 in a row. Mm-hmm. They have not done that once this year because they can't find that consistency. And I get it. Like I said, the injuries, that's always a doozy. But you do have a lot of, big-time talent on this team. That defense has got to play better. And I don't think the answer is trading, all these prospects for a goalie. Because guess what? If you stick someone right in front of any goalie like that, they're going to get scored upon. So they need to get some consistency going, and they need to do it pretty damn fast. Because they're running out of time. But this is what, game 55? So we got, my math sucks. What do we got, 26 left?
Yeah.
And you're going to get some tough games, some divisional opponents. You got to put it together. And this team so far this year just hasn't seemed to be able to put it together.
Ramona says 27 left.
27? Okay. I never claimed to be good at math. As Beer Baron once told me, I said one time to him, I'm not good with the math numbers. And he said, the fact that you refer to it as math numbers tells me all I need to know about your math skills. Yeah, Celluloid Run. They can't win 3 in a row. Bring in Gusev from Russia. Oh, man. I think that goose is cooked, my friend. I don't know, though, but if they turn around tomorrow and you find out, oh, we traded Saros, for like Holtzy and Casey and a first-round pick, it's like, oof. That's tough. I don't know if that's the answer. And Nico Dawes has played well tonight. Kind of got hung out to dry. And also, he's a young kid. Maybe we should have rested him after that big game on Saturday night. Either way.
You know what happened?
What's that?
Scotty, Lindy listens to this podcast, and he was like, oh, Scotty says keep on going, Nico. Just put him out there.
Well, I hope that they will be up for this Rangers game on Thursday. I don't know how they can't be against the arch rival nemesis. The Joker to our Batman, or the Batman to our Joker, however you want to look at it. There's no way they can't be up and ready to go. I'm not sure what they're going to do now with the goaltending situation. Is that a good one to throw Akira Schmid in for his first start? Back up from the minors? Yee. I'm not sure. That's what I really thought on the road against the Caps. That'd be a good one for Akira.
You can also look at the other way. Akira helped the Devils beat the Rangers in the playoffs last season. Maybe he has their number. I don't know.
Maybe. Pollock says go back to Dawes. Never say can't. Okay. Call Kovalchuk. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yeah, we'll have to get that big walrus from that commercial. Put him in goal. But I don't know. Nico Dawson's played really well the past few games. Tonight, yeah, he's not going to play super well every single night. He's going to have some off games here and there. Again, he's still a young kid, still developing. So, tough loss, though. And it really just all fell apart in the third period.
You know what? I'm just going to say, Scotty, the Devils just had a bad night. Write it off. Come back Wednesday. Come back Wednesday. Right. Coaches will chew them out. You know, this team plays better when when there's a gun to their head, or there's just no urgency tonight. But now there's going to be urgency against the New York Rangers on Thursday. There is no way that they can lay another dud like they did tonight, because this team all season long is leaving points on the table. Yeah, and this is no different. Now, we did talk about the scenario, the Florida Panthers scenario of last season, and we talked about this a few months ago. Could they just squeak into the playoffs? And look, they're still in it.
Yeah, no, definitely, yeah.
But they're running out of time up against the trade deadline, whether Tom Fitzgerald is going to make a big trade or not. Mm-hmm. And honestly, at this point, this is why, and I know people want goaltending, but this is why you don't trade for a goaltender right now. Because that defense, the Devils are living with the growing pains right now. And I don't think, it will come down to if Fitzgerald and their staff thinks that whoever is coming in could actually cover up some of that growing pains.
That's going to be tough, Sam Woo. That's going to be tough.
And to be honest with you, I don't think they should cover it up. Because how are you going to learn, as painful as it is in the process of building a championship team? Luke and Nemitz and the rest need to learn how to play the game consistently. Because if you have a goaltender that bails them out, obviously they read the headlines. They probably felt good after the Stadium Series game, especially the night after. The night after that, they're coming into this without any kind of intensity against a Metropolitan Division opponent, and you're not in a wild card position right now. And this is how you play. It's unacceptable, really. That's all I really have to say about that, Scotty. I'm just going to write it off as a bad night. Bad night.
All right. Okay. I'm willing to do that because the play in the previous four was greatly improved, even in the Kings game and the Canes game. They lost both of those, but they lost 1-0 in OT, and then they lost 2-1 to the Kings. But they definitely played much, much better in both those. If they just get a damn power play goal every now and then, that might also turn the tide the way it did in the beginning of the season. So, defense first, the powerless power play second for me. I'm still not as concerned about Nico Daws having, a rough game. So, we'll see what Lindy comes up with for Thursday, because that's going to be massive against those damn Rangers, who are going streaking right now. The PP is PP. Thank you. The PP is poo-poo, JP. So they got to work on that because right now it's just, it's abysmal.
Yeah.
But we'll be back on Thursday. We'll be doing Game Day Live and Devils After Dark. We're here on the Let's Go Devils Podcast Network. And, of course, tomorrow is Wednesday, which means it's the State of the Fan Address with the king of pucks and pitchforks, the prince. We'll call him the prince of pucks and pitchforks, Nick Vicious Villano.
Scotty.
Yeah?
This game doesn't matter.
Why not?
Oh, I'm just kind of making a Nick reference, what he told that Flyers fan.
Oh. Unfortunately, these games do matter, especially these big 4-pointers.
Yeah.
So, the Devils, okay, you had your hangover here. That's what we're going to say it is right now. We're going to say it's a little Stadium Series hangover.
You know
Clean
what
it
we
up.
need?
What do we need?
Ted says we need more tailgates.
Well,
Maybe that'll
I'm all
turn it
about
around.
that.
Yeah.
I'm all about that.
Maybe we'll tailgate outside of American whiskey.
Let's tailgate away. I'm down with it.
Yeah.
We are going to be doing some like sort of tailgating coming up a little later this month or later next month. Happen to be in the Arizona area
Oh, yeah.
or Las Vegas area. We're going to have a little road trip. So if you want to come and gamble away some of your life savings in Las Vegas and see the Devils and the Golden Knights, the Let's Go Devils podcast crew is going to be out there partying Vegas style, letting it roll, baby.
Yeah. First up,
I'm going to have Sam Woo's going to blow on the dice for good luck on everyone's craps roll. And then we're going to have Beer Baron take his shirt off and walk around and say, hey, everyone keeps saying I look like Bert Kreischer. Take my tarp off.
By the way, Scotty, we don't have tickets to the Vegas game, but I'm not allowed to buy them anymore.
I'm working. Yeah, you're not. Definitely not.
Oh,
but I'm working on that. I'm going to call my buddy about that. So.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna see.
Good.
Yeah, I'm going to see where I can get situated for us. I'm going to see if I can get us a nice special room as well to maybe do the show from. I'm going to see what we can work. Because we're trying to get our old friend Sean Burke to come on the podcast, but obviously he's a coach and he's a little busy before game time. So we're doing our best to try and make some fun stuff happen while we're out there in Vegas.
Yeah.
But if you happen to come, there's lots of good deals coming out to Vegas. Sam Woo will blow on your dice as well for good luck. Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I'll shake it like a Polaroid picture.
Remember, where there's a woo, there's a way.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And Beer Baron will take his tarp off for you for more good luck as well. So we're putting together some good stuff for some more tailgates. And who the hell knows? Maybe if this team does make it to the playoffs, maybe we'll have a little fun in the month of May. We'll see. But we got to get there first.
Yeah.
And the Devils need to clean it up. The fun is behind them with the Stadium Series. They did a great job all around, showing up, the tracksuits, the Soprano stuff, playing out there, beautiful uniforms. Nico Hischier dropping the F-bomb in the old post game. Everything was totally Jersey, and it was amazing. But now it's time to get down to business because these games are drying up here. And it'll only get tougher down the stretch. So let's go, boys. Let's put this behind us, and let's move forward. Hangover cured. Starting Thursday against those New York Rangers. And we'll be talking about it here on the Let's Go Devils Podcast Network. Game Day Live. It's going to be Shorts Guy and Sam Woo. And then, I'll be along for Devils After Dark. Hoping for a football call from John. Laces out. Don't call me Dan. Isotoner gloves. Marino. Good defense. Now let's get a damn power play goal, huh? That's what we're talking about. Bonfire in the Pruce Center parking lot. There we go, Ronaldo. I'm waiting for it.
I'm finding it.
Sam's looking for the music.
There we go.
He still hasn't marked the button. We've been doing this for like 4 years. Labeling? Sam Woo does not believe in such things as labeling.
Nope.
I spit on your labeling.
Want to thank all those tuning in, dropping the podcast at midnight. State of the Fan address tomorrow. Yeah, baby. Till next time, let's go Devils.